Hey guys, welcome to Gallup Gardens. It is leaf season. Oh yeah. Go around and gather them all up. It's the most embarrassing thing to my teenage boy to ride around with me and we stop and grab a bag of leaves. But Gallup Gardens is cyclical. When we're building our compost and building our beds and planting, there's a season and a cycle to everything. And fall's no different. So come along with us as we gather our leaves and I'll kind of walk you through some of our composting process. Alright guys, so every fall the leaves fall and everybody bags them up and puts them onto the side of the road and they wait for the leaf thief to come and get them, which is either me or the city. They've got a big like bagging truck that sucks them up, and so it's a mad dash every fall to race the leaf guy. And I saw him out today and I was like, I gotta hurry. So I'm going around and getting all the ones that are bagged up, and he's scooping up the big piles that go on the side of the road. And then what he does is he takes them to the city dump or somewhere, I don't know, and they dump them. And then they let them break down into leaf mold, and then they dump it at this area where you can go get free compost. I like that. It's free, it's awesome, but it's also full of trash, and that kind of, sorry about that guys, I picked up a stick when I was off-roading and I was dragging it. So, but anyway, so that compost is full of trash, and I gotta pick it out or filter it out, and I'd rather just get the leaves when they're bagged up. They usually have less trash in them. I can pick it out beforehand. You know, I think about the studies a long time from now, whenever they're doing them, about microplastics, and does the microplastics get into our compost and then up through the root system and into our food. You know, I don't know, or the PAFs and all that kind of stuff. So I'd rather just do it myself. But yeah, I go up and I gather these bags. They're usually got hardwood leaves in them, a few pine needles and things like that, and then we begin the whole cycle. So yeah, just come with me while we ride around and see what we can find. Alright guys, here's the good stuff. Some bags of leaves, a little bit of brush. I don't need the brush, just the leaves. There we go. Start filling it up. We'll do this about 4 times. Oh, let's see what these are. Yep, feel like pecan leaves. All right, got a few more. So got another carload full behind me, or what is this thing? A Ford Escape load of leaves back here. I've already made about 2 runs. This will probably do it. We'll get it all filled up and see. And then I'll try and walk y'all through the process about how much you need, you know, where do you go from there. But yeah, lots and lots of things you can do with leaves. Mulch, they make a great mulch. If you're concerned about weeds or something, I mean, sometimes that's an issue, but not a lot. I haven't really had any issues with that. What I like to do is I'll lay a cardboard down, 1 layer of cardboard, and then I'll lay like 3 to 6 inches of leaves, or 3 to 6 inches of wood chips. Wood chips last longer, but leaves will perfectly fine, and they're free. And they'll get you right through the season. What else about leaves, you know? Oh, they're just a great source of carbon. The worms love them. It's even, so at my own house, I don't rake my leaves. I mow them up and mulch them, and I leave them right on the ground because it's good for the grass. But here in America, we're all so preoccupied with having beautiful lawns that we'll rake the leaves, which is literally taking the nutrients out of the ground, dropping them on top of the ground every year, and then picking it up and disposing of them. So it's really not good for your lawn. What you want to do is just mow them in to the grass and let the worms come up through the winter and eat them and bring them back down, turn them into worm castings, and it's good for your soil. So you don't have to fertilize and stuff. But the people that don't want their leaves, I'm definitely going to come get them. There we go. Kind of show you what we're working with. So far we've got this much leaves piled in. This is a loose pile, so they're just dumped in there. What I'm going to have to do is take all of these and then take what's in the car, stomp it down, and then get a good, it'll fill up almost all the way to the top. That's about 5 cubic feet, and that's just enough to get me through the season. So I did this last fall, same thing, and then built the compost. See, here's some trash from the leaves that I didn't get out. And this is an older batch that's cooked down and ready to go. And then this is a newer batch. And then if you look here, there's some chickens, and they get in here and they tear all this up and kind of aerate it a little bit and things like that and pick through it. And then that's finished stuff. So when it's all said and done. Look at that. That's some good stuff right there. I'll show you kind of the newer stuff, or the older stuff. You can still see it's got some good humus in it. It's good chunks of stuff. And that's how I like it, really. And then we've got the newer stuff. And you can see it's still got lots of grass in it. Things like that. But it's doing its work. Also put potash from my smoker in there. And then just veggies and things like that. So. You just dump it in and stomp it down. This is the fun part, the part that my kids actually like.